What's up guys, my name is Joe and 2020 is just around the corner. Like always, new trends are gonna come and old trends are gonna start to fade. So today I wanna focus on 10 style trends that collectively, you and me, we should go ahead and leave in the past. Before we jump in, I wanna give a quick update on the Meraki shoe collection because it's been a little while since we talked about these on the channel. But we started with 3 colorways, the Step 1s, we've got the Summits, and the low lights. The Step 1s, which are these white ones right here, have officially sold out, which is great. I'm glad that you guys are digging it, which also leaves space for some of the darker colorways for the upcoming season. And speaking of darker colorways, we've introduced a new colorway, which is the most minimal, most classic, you could say, colorway, the Midnights right here, which is just black and white. Keeping it classic, keeping it versatile, black and white, you can't go wrong. And just so you guys remember, these shoes are made with the highest quality leather out there. These are on par with the best of the best when it comes to quality. And even though it's a premium price tag, it's less than the competition. That's something that we made sure to do. Plus, we've got a discount code active right now for 10% off. If you want to check out any of the shoes, any of the colorways, I've got a link down below so you can take a closer look and decide if it's something for you. And with that said, let's go ahead and drop some garbage style trends. Number 1, I still see these around far too often, and these are jeans with zips at the bottom of your ankles. At one point, these were actually in, but man, do they just look tacky as anything. And I've even seen the argument, but what if I want to let my legs breathe? Get out of here, no one wants to see half a shin sticking out of your pants. Honestly, these just don't look good. We're headed into a minimal phase when it comes to style. I mean, a more minimal look has really been picking up steam and it's not slowing down. The more minimal is like, that's really what's in right now. And these jeans with the zips at the bottom is not helping. And in fact, it downgrades the whole look. Number 2 on the list, Chino Joggers. Honestly, I never really hated this trend. And in fact, I owned a pair of Chino Joggers myself for a short period of time. And don't get me wrong, definitely rock athleisure joggers, comfy joggers, and definitely rock Chino pants on their own, but just not as a combo. I'm specifically talking about chinos that elastically taper at the bottom. And if you think about it, it's actually kind of weird to begin with. Combining classic casual with athleisure is something that I mentioned you wanted to avoid in a previous video. And that's exactly what's happening with the Chino Jogger. Number 3, Mindbending Patterns. Now there's ways to rock bold colors, but when you're combining that with just crazy patterns, that's not the way. I get that people who go for this enjoy some flair with their clothing, but there's better ways to pull off a colorful fit. Stripping away the crazy colored patterns and going for a little colored details and pops are a much more visually pleasing way of getting across that same, fun out there message. 4th up, graphic tees, especially with huge words right in the middle. And little caveat here, I don't think all graphic tees need to be left. There's definitely some cool graphic tees that you can make look great in an outfit. But I'm gonna say it, I'm tired of seeing guest shirts. And yes, I had a guest shirt this year. Now when I see the picture, I don't see the appeal anymore. And this doubles down when we're talking about ironic shirts or joke shirts. Trust me, no one thinks you're funny or edgy when you're wearing a guess what chicken butt shirt. In fact, it's the opposite of like funny and edgy. It's actually really cringy, especially when guys wear this to actual like events or dinners or nights out. Not good, let's move on. Number 5 are pointy-toed dress shoes. Like, why are you doing this?
I've never liked the look.
There is nothing natural or flattering about pointy-toed dress shoes, and in fact, I'm gonna go as far to say is they're just straight up ugly. You wanna know what makes more sense? Following the natural curve of your foot. Not only are pointy-toed dress shoes odd looking, they actually make your foot look way bigger because they need extra space to make the unnecessary point at the end. Nothing about them makes sense. I don't like them. Drop them and move on. 6th on the list is Sprayon skinny jeans. Believe it or not, I've actually seen Sprayon skinny jeans make a comeback this year. I've seen them more than I have previously. And collectively, we need to push these man tights back into the closet. No pun intended, because they're whack. Now, Sprayon jeans are jeans that are even tighter than skinny jeans. And even skinny jeans are still kind of dangerous territory, but there are definitely some guys that can rock the skinny jean look. But Sprayon literally sticks to your legs and just highlights every single little detail. Now, I've seen Sprayon rocked mostly by the henchman built boy community because like I said, it highlights everything, so it's an easy way to show off the gains. Problem is, nobody wants to see those gains, at least not like that. Number 7, snapback hats. Snapbacks. It's funny because these actually used to be way more popular, or in, should I say, than the dad hats, but as fashion always does, it cycles. If you're into hats, I would drop the snapback personally, and I would embrace the baseball cap slash dad cap because not only is it more in right now, it also suits the shape of your head a lot more. Just like pointy-toed shoes don't fit your feet, snapbacks make your head looks square. Also, I know that there will always be a community who love the snapback, but I'm talking about in terms of as a general, as the mass population, most of us can drop it. Next up, it's time to drop the deep swoop shirts and the deep V-neck shirts. Just like spray-on jeans, a lot of guys use this as a way to show off some gains. But you know what it shows off more than gains? Your level of douchiness. I mean, guys look at you and they think cringe, and girls look at you and they think douche/try hard. It's a lose-lose, drop the deep swoop. The only person who's allowed to pull this off is Chris Hemsworth, because I mean, well, just look at him, he looks great. And at least he's not overdoing it with the swoop scoop. All right, number 9, basic camo print. And don't get me wrong, because there are ways that camo can look cool. Either switch up the pattern or switch up the color scheme and you've got a great piece. But a straight up basic camo print is played out, especially in the fall of 2019. It was everywhere. I mean, if camo is your thing, then that's one thing. But if you're looking to pick up some new gear in the new year, there's definitely better options than just the basic camo print. And finally, number 10, over accessorizing. 2020 is the year for us guys to get refined. And the definition of over accessorizing is shifting a little bit as well. It used to mean guys that wear like 7 or more bracelets, a watch, and 3 chains, that's considered over accessorizing. But now it's all about careful accessory placement. A watch, a necklace, maybe up to a few rings, and maybe a bracelet is like the maxed out that you need to go. But generally speaking, minimal accessories for some detailed pops is a much cleaner, great look. And guys, that is what I have. Let me know if you think there's any trends that I missed out that we need to leave in the past. Don't forget that we do have the new Meraki Midnights colorway, black and white, nice and clean. Any of the colorways besides the step ones, the white ones, we have available right now for immediate delivery as well. So if you're interested, check out the description. We got a 10% off there as well. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see everybody next time.